Yes, the Boohoo Effect here. Okay, so I'm going to reply back to Shizzle. He made another live the other day, about a day or so ago. And this live stream is almost 7 hours. 7 hours out of the day. Who has time for 7 hours, 9 hours, 12 hours? I'll tell you who has time for that. Somebody that has no life at all. This guy is like a child, nothing to do all day. You know, he's not going to school yet, not starting grade school, just playing around, you know, while mommy and daddy takes care of him. A grown man playing on the internet, doing nothing. Pretty sad. The internet has gave a venue for dysfunctional people like Shizzle to play around and hide from life. Yeah, you can actually hide on the internet, Shizzle. Did you know that? Not physically hide, not in a physical sense, but you escape mentally, don't you? So let's kick off and let's see what he rattles on about. I think he only rattles on about an hour or so. I skimmed along. He's just doing other things that absolutely mean nothing other than killing time. So let's start off.
If you allow it to hurt you, then I guess people feel like they got something over on you. They feel like they won.
Is that what it's about? Winning? Is that a reflection of what your goals are, to win?
But really, they're just talking gibberish out of their mouth.
Talking gibberish. And what kind of a constructive arguments conversation are you discussing, Shizzle?
Was that OJM? Yep. I wouldn't whine about something like that. I'd probably laugh at it. Alright.
Yeah, listen to this constructive conversation here.
Now it's time for
long pauses. Talking about nothing. You tired? You need a break?
I'm not gonna whine or complain, but I'm gonna try to laugh at this. I'm still at the point where I don't want to ignore him. I'm not gonna ignore him just yet.
Yeah, see, you said right there, you admitted right there that you're sticking your nose into business that's not yours. But yet you address me somewhere else in this stream or last stream that I'm talking to the Urban Disciple through you. Why am I not addressing the Urban Disciple? Why I'm addressing Shizzle, he doesn't know.
Or should I? I'm asking myself. I'm not asking you guys. We
got a lot of important itinerary on your schedule, huh? Decisions.
I ignore this guy.
Well, if you're gonna come at me, you know, with these lies and so-called facts, you're gonna get a reply. So I don't care. That's up to you. I'm going to reply back though, because I don't like liars. I don't like people that protect woman beaters, okay? Woman abusers. And you are that sort. You agree with the Urban Disciples' so-called wisdom logic against women. Okay, that's what pisses me off. That's why you're getting a full reply.
Because it seems like he's not going to stop. He's just going to...
Oh, is that what you want me to do, huh? Stop, tuck, tell, and run so you can say you won something? So that's a problem with people like you. You think that by getting the last word, that somehow gains you something, okay, of value. Of what value does it gain anybody to get the last word in? See the wisdom here? This guy's an idiot. He's a child wanting to win at this little game he's playing.
Make it look like this is called response to Shizzle, the facts.
That's right. It's a response based off of the facts. Yep. You got that correct.
But if you look at the pattern, it's been me responding to him.
No, you came to my thread, okay? Laughing at me, remember? You thought it was funny? You were on the Urban Disciples thread, insinuating that I'm some R word.
But I guess now he's the one responding to me. And he's
That's right, because you're keeping it going. That's how that works. That is how that is completely comprehended, okay? You keep on replying back because you started the whole thing. I'm going to respond back.
Make me look like I'm obsessed with him.
Look up the word obsession. That describes you, Shizzle. And you are also obsessed with Penny. I believe every single word that she's telling me because I'm experiencing what you are like. And then I heard that you came onto Katie's live stream and was complaining about her. Okay? Don't be going to Katie if you have a complaint about myself, all right? Leave her out of it. She has nothing to do with you. She's trying to ignore you, okay? You say that I'm replying to you, using you as the middle person, the middle ground to reply to the Urban Disciples. That's exactly what you're doing to Katie. Whining and crying, trying to stir up people, gaslight people to, get them on your side through Katie's live stream. Stay and cry in your own corner.
I did once, but it was like the second stream I made on him. I had some like fucking clown music and shit playing while he was talking. And then I made some like real dark, creepy music when the dude was acting in that way.
When am I supposed to laugh here? This almost sounds like a dying animal. This is painful. Is this supposed to be funny?
I don't want him to promote for me anymore, dude. I don't want him to. I hope he finds peace in his heart to where he doesn't need to like slander people.
Find peace in my heart? Am I supposed to look up to you to find peace in my heart? Are you that example? You are setting the example for everybody to find peace. Yeah, and talk about slander. Yeah, you agreeing with the Urban Disciple that I are women. Yeah, you're sick. But you can't handle a reply back. You go crying around. Yeah, if the shoe was on the other foot, you'd be doing a lot more squawking and crying and complaining and try to gaslight other people to be on your side because what? You can't handle it yourself? Can't stand on your own 2 feet, Shizzle?
Is he like trying to make himself feel better about himself? Is he delusional?
I don't know, are you?
Delusional? Is he
delusional? The moon, everybody, is a reflection of light. It's not real. I'm delusional. Google is out to get us. I believe in Google. A search engine, people. A search engine is out to get us. Don't believe Google, a search engine. Yeah, I'm delusional. Yeah, that was a good one.
Rolling. I kind of think it's any of the 3 possibilities.
The moon landing, that's digital pictures provided from NASA, everybody, the government. Generated images.
1 hour and 2 minutes.
Okay, you're gonna speed it along until he speaks, says something.
Yeah.
Does this guy have a pulse right now? I don't even hear anything.
Yeah, the dude like
there he goes. There we go.
It's like he loves the government or something.
No, I don't love the government. I'm not saying the government is perfect. I'm just saying that the government is not around every corner trying to get you, Shizzle. Okay? You're clearly suffering from paranoid delusional. Is the government perfect? Absolutely not. No, politics is not perfect. They're corrupt. They're out for their own agenda, okay? But we're not talking about overall corruption of this world that we live in, Shizzle. You think Google is under some kind of a incognito, trying to undermine the peace of humankind, trying to cause division. That's paranoia. You're not giving any reason what Google's doing, okay?
I don't know. And he was like defending Google. I don't want to say defending. He was pretty much saying that Google isn't a psyop.
No, I wasn't saying that at all. You're implying that.
I guess. Not in exact words. He was kind of saying Google isn't a psyop. And then he was mocking me.
Oh, isn't a psyop. Well, who knows? There's probably corruption on every level that we engage our lives in. Okay, and every playing field, there's a level of corruption. All right. Google is probably not perfect. They're probably up to something. I do know that they can control a little bit of the algorithm of what search engines come up with because of politics, okay? The Democrats versus the Republicans. But on the level that you're making a suggestion about Google is way out there, Shizzle. It's paranoid thinking.
Me for not trusting.
And you're not working, and you're coming up with these delusional, hypothesis, all right? That makes me conclude something about you that I've suspected from the outset.
It. I don't trust Google, and then he went on a little spew mocking the fuck out of me for that. Like, whoa, dude.
Yeah, it's questionable thinking. Your line of thoughts and questions reveals what you're about, Shizzle, reveals your mindset of where it's at, the areas that it's going. Okay, you just don't see it. You think that what your question is normal. You're trying to come off like you're this hyper intelligent person that has to set the record straight because all these programmed robots are taking in information without knowing what the information is doing to us. Okay, this is a form of narcissism as well. You think that you are in the position to question professional scientists, the government, the working class, and so forth.
Yeah, this fucking boohoo does. And he said he would disrespect people that are not employed.
No, I don't love the government. All right. But without the government, you're going to have mayhem, chaos, anarchy. All right. And then you got the criminals taking over, trying to break into houses, looting businesses. Then what are you going to do, Shizzle? You have to have law and order, some kind of a structure to hold humanity in its proper place so it's not all violent chaos, right? What are you going to do? Destroy the government? Why don't you overthrow it then and replace it with a better one? Why don't you get off your seat right now, put the bowl of pot down, and get going? Okay? Correct the matters. Correct all the wrongs that we live in today. All right? Make it better. Get off the internet. You're not going to do anything. You're not going to change anything by whining on the internet. You won't work. You won't contribute to society. You won't give back taxes, and put it in areas that benefit mankind, right? Benefits for the poor, right? There's other benefits that the government uses its money for. You won't do that, so why don't you overthrow the government? Why don't you, campaign for politics, okay? Be a politician then. Be a governor. Be a congressman, okay? Do something. Get off your duff.
Because they're not giving back to society. Give back. This fucking system stole everything from us.
Oh, we're going to play that card? You're going to blame the government for your own circumstance in life? For your own underachievement so you can have a reason to ease your conscience and do nothing? Is that what this is about? What if everybody just laid down and gave up and blamed it on society, the government? The system operates because of people like myself that works. That's how it functions. That's how the streets get cleaned up. So you have a clean street to walk on, to ride your bicycle, Shizzle.
We got to give back. I mean, so if I was homeless.
So what happens if everybody just laid around, played on the internet, and smoked pot all day? What would you think would happen to this system? Would the trucking industry be able to function and operate to supply food in the grocery store, the gas stations that you shop at, Shizzle? Probably off of government checks. The people that you live with, they're eating food. Where are they getting that food? From a grocery store that pays taxes to the government, that gets their food delivered through the trucking industry. Okay? And you're preaching to not do nothing and to F the government, F money. Yeah, you're a child. You're a delinquent child, a rebellious child that eventually finds themselves in prison. You got that mentality, that rebellious spirit that is based off of nothing but anger and embitterment. Grow up, Shizzle. It's time.
Not homeless, jobless,
unemployed. Along, he's just whining like a little baby.
Boring. So you want me to change my channel and talk about you, and you call that having a life now?
No, you choose to talk about me because you got an obsessive personality, okay?
You know, talking about hobbies and cool shit like gardening.
Yeah, why not? That's constructive, at least. Take up a hobby, all right? Do more rap music, Shizzle. At least you're not harassing, stalking people.
That's the boring shit. But now I have a life because Boohoo's given me content. I'm just trying to think about what he's...
Yeah, that's what you do. You admitted yourself that what? You made how many videos? 40 on ThaUrbanDisciple? Your live streams, a lot of it is based off of drama because you know it garners views, okay? It generates views. Absolutely. You use drama for content.
Said, that's kind of weird.
You stated that you posted 40 lives versus ThaUrbanDisciple's 4 lives. 40. Yeah, for hours and hours you spend on your live streams. Yeah, I hardly think that's constructive. You need to, try to muster up views in a more healthy way, Shizzle. Okay?
I would rather go back to talking about art and listening to music.
Then do that. Do that. You're the driver of your own ship. Steer it where it's more constructive, where it makes you more happy. Okay? Where there's an action, there's a reaction. If you talk about justification of abusing women, that you're going to get a response then.
Honestly. Possums thinks that my music might be negative and Possums might be right. But it feels...
I heard a little bit of your rap songs. I think it was you singing, screaming. It did sound a little angry. It kind of reflected the way you think, how you view the system that we live in. Yeah, it's negative, I believe. I agree to that.
It's more just chilling and listening to my music feels more positive than listening to this dude degrade me. That's for sure.
Nope, not degrading you. No, I think accusing me of the R word, yeah. I think that's a form of, degrading somebody. Oh, over 3 hours this time. 3 hours and 27 minutes and 50 seconds. Boy, this guy's got a lot of idle time, doesn't he? Yeah. What a lazy fart he is, huh? You see, that's why I don't respect you, Shizzle. Because you hate money, okay? What if everybody hated money? What?
He called me a lazy fart. This man doesn't even know my responsibilities, and he called me lazy.
What are your responsibilities, Shizzle? I know that you're on live streams for anywhere from 3 hours to 12 hours. Is that a responsibility? Doing absolutely nothing on the live streams that you engage in? Is that being responsible? Is that a form of being constructive, being productive, and not being lazy?
Interesting.
It is interesting. The system that we live in, the world would just not spin around and function properly. Get it? Spin around? Yeah. Spin on its axis. Take notes, Shizzle. So let's let Shizzle kick off, okay? By the way, we're going to read some law information given from a law firm. Defense attorney, they're a little softer with the charges. They're going to give the side of a defendant, okay? A prosecutor are going to be a little bit more rough around the edges, okay? Okay, let's let Shizzle give us some ultimate wisdom of the world.
Replaying back, before I go to sleep.
Before you go to sleep?
Or killed. You sure you two...
You sound like you're asleep right now. You're talking like this, Shizzle. Yeah. You don't have a lot of energy. You don't have a lot of ambition.
You sound like that right now.
Do you, Shizzle? I'm still waiting for your proof on your work.
That's not weird. I asked you nicely, dude. I said, well, can you please stop asking me about my job? I said, pretty please stop asking me about my job, boo-hoo. I feel uncomfortable talking.
Why? Because you don't work? You don't like to talk about that, do you? Isn't that something important in life? Wouldn't you consider working important, Shizzle? Is the justification beating women more important than working, Shizzle?
About it with you. Well, Leo, I was busy working, and I had a rough week last week with sleep. That was Friday. I was fucking dead when I made that stream. But, you know, I guess I gotta prove it. I gotta prove to you guys I was tired. I gotta prove my job. If anything, I'm disrespecting each and every one of you right now for not proving my job to you.
No, but when you sit there and question me on my integrity, on my right to respond back to the Urban Disciple, when you call me awful things, insinuate awful things about me, yeah, I'm not going to really respect that you don't work, okay? Because that's just not how it should work. Lazy, unemployed people calling out the working class. I think that's a little backwards. What did people do before the internet? What platform did they have at their fingertips to role play? You are role playing, okay? You're trying to get on here and preach the great wisdom of the Shizzle. You even refer to yourself as a third party, the Shizzle. You think a lot of yourself because that's what happens. People can hide on the internet, and, you know, whether a person works, is gainfully employed, that never comes up. That never wants to be discussed because it doesn't fit their role, their agenda, their narrative, their image that they present online, because they're posting videos, posting live streams, and talking in their voice, or maybe even showing their face. And so these trolls, these commenters that don't have any content on their channel, they get that respect because they got to get it from somewhere. They're not getting it in the real life, meaning as opposed to what they do online. The real life meaning going out and working for a living, paying your own bills, paying for your own food that you put in your mouth. So they get online and they hide from reality in that area and get respect somewhere else because that's all they have. You say you work, so I'm supposed to...
Can you please stop talking about my job, please?
You claim that you work, all right? Why don't you apologize for insinuating on the Urban Disciple that I'm that R word? Apologize for that. Maybe I'll consider leaving you alone because you're unemployed.
You know, I'm not going to ask you for... If you say you work or you don't work, I'll be like, okay. And that'd be that. So can we please stop talking about my job? Can we please stop talking about the Urban Disciples? If you have something...
That's your choice. Why did you comment on the Urban Disciples thread? Why did you comment on my thread? You know, trying to be funny and trying to ridicule me. Those were your choices.
To say the Urban Disciples, just say it to like on his channel or...
Then stop replying. Okay? And if he wants to pick it up, the Urban Disciple, then okay, I will respond. But all you have to do is shut your mouth. Okay? That's how that works. You be quiet, then there's nothing to respond to. But you keep posting up live streams addressing me. This one right here says right here, Shizzle, a boohoo on YouTube from here, the Shizzle.
Make a video that says Urban Disciples on it instead of Shizzle. So can we, I just don't want to talk about my job or Urban Disciples anymore.
Here we go, right here.
Come on, man. Let's talk about science and your so-called...
Proof of work. Get the F out of here. See, he doesn't want to talk about it either because he's also unemployed. Take your word as face value. Right. You want proof that The moon is real. We got the unemployed supporting the unemployed here. That's exactly what I'm talking about. They, congregate together and support each other and make it seem like what they're doing is normal. They normalize it through numbers.
I never said it isn't real. I want proof on claims about it, though. Like, if somebody's going to tell
me... Well, you just said it right there. You want proof. Okay, do you know how contradictory that is, Shizzle?
Tell me it's made out of something, or it doesn't spin, or it does spin, or if it's a sphere, or if it's flat. I'll be like, oh, how do you know? Then they're going to get...
Because the proof is out there. Check into it.
Angry with me.
Just because you deny, the laws of physics does not exist doesn't make it true, Shizzle. Okay? If you don't want to believe, then that's your choice, because apparently you're not in any position to have to produce evidence. You can just sit in the house that you're in and state that nothing is real. Okay? That's your choice.
I mean, I just asked a fucking question.
But I'm supposed to take your word as face value that you're employed?
No. You don't trust anybody, but you're obsessed over it, though, and you're getting pretty transparent. Can you please stop talking about my job?
What job? Prove that you have a job. You keep referencing a job. What job? Are we supposed to take your word as fact? But yet, if somebody, states that the earth is revolving around the sun, or the earth is spinning on its axis, creating seasons, in addition to spinning around the sun, you want proof of that. You don't believe in any of that. But yet, we're not supposed to ask for proof if you are employed. Okay, I get it. Okay, nothing is working in the universe, everybody, but Shizzle works, okay?
If anybody tells me they work or they don't work, I don't know if to believe them or not. And perhaps I'll never know, and I'm comfortable with that.
Because you don't work. Because it doesn't matter to you if somebody works. Because you don't work. You don't care. All right?
Fucking want to know. I don't want to know.
Of course. It's better not to know. It's better just to hide, and crawl under a rock and hide from life. It's much more comfortable to do that and to not know anything. Okay? Let's all just do nothing. F the government. Stay in our helms and do live streams 12 hours a day. That's what we need to do, everybody.
What's the difference between you and me? All these people in the comments right now, I don't want to know where they work. If
somebody's going to call me out, question my integrity, my honesty, then I want to know if they have their own shit together in their personal life. That's how that works.
Say they do or they don't, I'm going to be like, I don't care. Just kind of do.
Well, I care. That's what I care about. I care about being employed. Okay? I question others if they are employed, if they're going to be questioning me. Okay?
Do the best I can.
I care.
To forget what they said. But you care.
That's right.
You care a lot.
That's right. Why shouldn't I? Why should I not care about being employed? You act like work is optional, Shizzle. It's not optional for a lot of people, okay? A lot of young people have to go to work when they're 18. Some people have to start working when they're 16 years old because they don't have a choice to lay around and complain about the government and saying that the life and creation around us doesn't exist. They don't have that opportunity. They have to work or they starve to death. They'll find themselves on the streets. Working is an important thing to do, Shizzle. If you don't understand that, then you're pretty pathetic. You're detached from actual reality. You are. You're detached from the reality of creation, the moon, how it operates, the gravitational pull to create tides, Shizzle. You don't understand anything. You think what? The moon is a reflection of some light. The sun has a role, okay? It's real. If we didn't have the sun, then we would be an ice box, okay?
And it shows, and it's kind of creepy. Creeps me out a little bit, you know? That's not weird. Yeah, I think it is comedy. I think I said that, but you might not have been there. This shit's funny as hell.
Oh, you think this is funny?
Yes, I think it's funny because you make me laugh.
You think inflicting abuse on women?
Whoa. What the fuck are you talking about? Abuse on women? What the fuck? What, you slandering me is abuse on women? No, I think...
How is you agreeing on your own logic and the ThaUrbanDisciple logic on justification of abusing a woman because she plays him? How is that slander?
I think you slandering me is funny. I don't think you're abusing women.
Slandering you?
No, that wouldn't be funny.
No, that's not slander.
The fuck are you talking about? Abuse on women? Who's talking about abuse on women?
You are. You're justifying the abuse on women. I'm talking about your justification, Shizzle, of how it's okay to beat a woman because if she plays him, if she's being a bitch. You want to hear it again? Okay, let's hear it out of your own mouth. Let's go to your last live stream, okay? Let's go to, let's see here. Right here.
Before. And I agree. If they want to act like a bitch, they're going to get dealt with, dude.
There you go. That's slandering. How is that slander? If they're going to act like a bitch, they're going to get dealt with. You are referencing the ThaUrbanDisciple's logic about playing a man. The ThaUrbanDisciples said that she's going to get dealt with. Okay? If females play men, sometimes they get busted the F up. Sometimes they get killed. That's what the ThaUrbanDisciples stated. And here you are stating this in his defense. Let's listen to it again. ThaUrbanDisciple's case, it's not justified to bring serious harm to a woman just because she's acting like a bitch. Just because she's playing. That's right. That's no justification at all. Just because somebody's acting ornery with you, that's no reason to inflict physical abuse on a woman, Shizzle. And then you don't get the reasoning why I'm coming at you and you say I'm slandering you? Are you that screwed up in the head? Are you that dysfunctional? Blame him.
Never done it before. And I agree.
He agrees.
They want to act like a bitch, they're going to get dealt with, dude. As simple as that.
Okay, there you go.
And you admitted it.
No, you admitted it. You are refusing to look at the facts. You are refusing to understand the principal point in what you're stating. You're refusing to state the obvious of what you mean. Okay? Where else did you state it? Let's go up ahead here. Murderer is not being a burglar, okay? There you go.
So this bitch fucking gets dude locked up for years. She might get her ass killed, yo.
Okay, so according to the Shizzle, if a woman gets a man locked up, then she may get killed. If a woman puts you in jail for whatever reason, okay, if she's not, killing you, if your life is not in stake by this woman, but if she simply puts you in jail, rats you out for dealing dope, smoking dope, then she's going to get killed. She could get killed. She deserves to be killed, according to the Shizzle. And you say I'm slandering you. Unbelievable. You're not even listening to your own words and principles on this subject matter, okay? You're screwed up in the head, Shizzle. You are screwed up. And I win every time in truth and logic. Every single time. Okay, going back to your...
Oh, yeah, you.
Let's go back to his present live. It's funny? Yeah, that's what I thought. You see...
No. But the way you act in your obsession levels, you know, I'm just going to have...
My obsession levels. Says the person that's made how many live streams and replied to me. Into business that had nothing to do with Shizzle. Is your handle name, is your YouTube handle name ThaUrbanDisciple? No, I believe it's not.
I have to laugh it off.
Like I said in the last video, you don't care what's right or wrong. You don't care about justice. You
prove that I don't care. How would you know what I care about? Did I?
I just proved it. I proved that you don't care about the well-being of females.
I say I care about this or I don't care about that. Actually, on my last stream, I said I care about all humanity.
Then show that you care about humanity, all right? Do it by actions. Prove it in your actions that you care about humanity. If you care about humanity, then work for a living. Don't sponge off the government or off somebody else, okay? Pay into taxes so it can go into areas that's needed, okay? It could be an animal shelter. It could be for the homeless. It could be for food drives. Benefits that people need in order to survive in life, okay? It could be housing developments for the poor, okay?
I'm pro-human.
You can't sit online and just claim that you care about people and do nothing. Why don't you start off by quit harassing people, quit going onto their live streams, you know, their chat rooms, and involving them into your drama. Like I said, you tried that with Katie the other day, complaining to her. If you got anything to say, don't go to her, you go to me, okay?
I try to love us all until somebody gives me a reason.
The works that you're producing does not reflect love, Shizzle. Okay? Insinuating that the Urban Disciples line of sick questioning in the R area is not being lovable, Shizzle. Take a look at yourself, because you are deflecting. Okay? There's that word.
Reason not to love that individual. I try.
Talk is cheap, Shizzle. You claim that you work, that you are productive, that you're a productive citizen that pays taxes. You're not a taxpayer. You state that you are, but you don't want to talk about it. You're pleading with me to stop talking about you being employed or not, because that's an area that you know you're lying about, okay? You're known to lie. You admitted that you lied about the Urban Disciple. Once a liar, always a liar in my book. From that point onward, everything should be considered a lie until you prove them if they're telling the truth or not. You don't care about principled matters. You care about yourself and your entertainment. This is nothing more than a rap song to you.
I do care about myself and I do care about my entertainment. This is fucking you.
You care about yourself? How is that? I don't think you care about yourself. I think that you have this dope addiction to hide from life because you're not happy with the reality that you live in. I don't think that's caring about yourself. I think that you are down on yourself and you're taking it out on the internet, trying to role play into something that you're not, trying to gain respect in doing nothing other than talking. That's all you do, Shizzle, is talk. Talk, talk, talk. See, I learned long ago, you can't go by what a person talks about, what they claim. You got to go by their actions. And you're claiming a lot on this live stream. You're talking big, but talk is cheap. You got to back up what you claim. Okay, let's go on.
YouTube, I just come on here to laugh and learn.
No, you don't. You come on here to come on to other people's threads to shit stir. That's what you do. Okay? Now, if you want to laugh and learn, then laugh and learn. All right? Don't laugh on other people's expense. All right? Learn. Go watch a documentary. Do something else productive. This right here you're engaging in is needless and unproductive. That's not being productive. That's not learning.
You know, that's all. What am I supposed to be caring about?
You're supposed to be caring about yourself. You're supposed to be caring about the community that you live in. Okay? That's what you're supposed to be caring about. You're supposed to be caring about your family. Okay? About the people that you live with. Care about your family. All right? Care about your mother and father if they're still around.
Answer that. I come on here to laugh and learn. So what else?
Are you laughing and learning? Is this right here laughing and learning? I mean, a genuine laugh. A laugh that's based off of true happiness. Learning, what are you learning right now? What is this gaining you to further your education, Shizzle?
What am I supposed to be caring about? Am I supposed to be caring about your emotions and your beliefs? Oh, well,
I don't know, do you? You seem pretty interested to me about what I do. Why do you monitor my channel every day? Why do you come onto my channel and comment? Why do you watch my videos? Why do you watch Katie's live streams? What interest do you have in an area that has nothing to do with you? Okay? You need to mind your own business, Shizzle. That's not being content and happy and productive. That's not learning. That's being nosy. That's being a little meddler into affairs that has nothing to do with you. A lot of people didn't even know who you were until you started coming onto my page, right?
Your feelings then, brother.
You think it's funny, don't you? You're like a underdeveloped delinquent child. You never fully develop properly, Shizzle. Let me answer this question right here. This person right here, Leo, she's asking, why does he call himself the Boohoo Effect? Well, originally my handle was in mockery of another degenerate, but now it simply means if somebody wants to exchange with me, probably by the end of the day, they're going to be crying. They're going to go boohoo, okay? Just so you know. You sound like a child. The way you speak, your mannerism, the way...
I sound like a child because of the way I speak and my mannerism. Oh, I sound like... What's that, like full of life?
Full of life, really? Let's check out this comment by Leo. It's interesting. Okay, this person says, yeah, Leo, kind of what zombies was doing to people. I think, I haven't thought about zombies. Oh, you know what? I think she's referencing some guy in another pocket. Yeah, let's go on. Yeah, you do act like a child. Yeah, you got a problem with that? You got to go by actions, okay?
Thinking of hobbies, not just like one-track mind thinking about work. Are you employed? You need to prove it to me now! I will say that you are defending child stalkers if you don't prove your job. You sound like a child because you talk about music and...
Really? We've talked about music between us? When have we discussed music,
Rivers and hiking and fishing. You sound like a fucking child. You need to get in with the government.
You do. You sound like a child right now. You sound like you're getting a little emotional, a little pissed, because you're being called out for your own conduct online, and you don't like it. You're throwing a tantrum. This is not comedy. This is not true laughter. This is you just getting upset again, okay? The irony of you stating that I get emotional, that I take things too far on YouTube. Yeah, and how many times have you replied back to me, you must care, Shizzle. Do you take it seriously? But, since we are in the subject matter of abuse on women, justified, yeah, I'm going to reply back. Absolutely. I may even get a little emotional.
Like me. Yes, the boo effect.
No, you're supposed to say it like this. Yes, the boo effect.
Google's not a psyop.
Google's a psyop? Prove it. Prove Google is a psyop. Okay? Prove it. That's a conspiracy theory. Okay? The fact that the moon is real is not a conspiracy theory. Satellites that are real, that's not a conspiracy theory. Prove the dark areas that Google is engaged in. Okay? The connection with the CIA, that's to monitor other nations for the protection of this country that you live in. Okay? Am I saying the CIA is not corrupt? Absolutely they are. But that entity is in place mainly in defense to collect intel on other countries. And rightfully so. They do it to us, right? They do it to Americans.
I'm just fucking around. But hey, that came out of your mouth, motherfucker. You did say that.
You laugh, all doped up, smoking pot. You haven't grown up.
I laugh and I smoke weed. Oh boy, yeah, I'm exposed. I'm so exposed. Oh man, and Mass One, dude, you came at the wrong time. I just got exposed. I like laughing and...
That is exposing you. Laughing and smoking weed. Okay, if it's legal in your state, that's your right to do that, if it's legal. But that's generally something that is earned beforehand. When a person is at work, they earn their time off. Okay, they earn what they do during their time off. They may smoke a little pot if it's legal. They may have a few beers, but you're not earning that time. The time that you are engaged in. You do nothing but sit on live streams and talk about nothing, gibberish. All right? Smoking dope, that's my issue. You're constantly smoking pot all day, basically to hide from reality. That's why you don't want to discuss employment, because you're not working. That's one of the reasons why you like to be in a very doped up state.
Smoking weed. I'm sorry that you guys had to see this. How embarrassed I am. Oh boy. I smoke weed and laugh, and it wow.
There's nothing wrong with smoking weed and laughing, but when you do it 24/7, yeah, that's a little unbalanced, okay? Not everybody can just play around, take drugs, and not work and do nothing, okay? Somebody has to go to work and provide, a contribution to the system that we live in, that we benefit from, okay? Stores that are in place, food that we eat, clean roads, law enforcement to keep the criminals in check. That's what money can do. If we effed money and did nothing, then you would have to learn how to defend yourself. You would have to take up arms, make weapons to defend yourself from looters and robbers and criminals that want to do awful things to your female loved ones and to take your life for food and whiskey and cigarettes, whatever bullets, whatever you had to offer. Okay, that's how life would be if nobody went to work, Shizzle.
You know what? I'm self-conscious now. I'm busted in front of everybody. There's like 9 people in here, and y'all have to see me. I should stop coming to YouTube. I don't know. I'm embarrassed.
You'll never stop coming to YouTube. YouTube is all that you have, Shizzle. Because you do spend a large amount of time each day. It's like a work shift for you. For the fact that you spend up to 12 hours on YouTube, that's how I know that you cannot do without YouTube.
I don't know, man. I should just change my account name and make a new account. I don't want you guys to know where I am anymore. This is embarrassing for me. I don't know. I might not be able to sleep
let's
tonight.
get it wrong. He's just
everybody here knows now.
He's just
fucking. I've been trying to keep it a secret from Leo.
Talking senseless.
That I laugh and smoke weed because I care about what people think about me. And I thought that Leo.
You do care about what people think about you. That's why you're whining on Katie's live stream. He's being mean to me. He's slandering me. Do something, Katie. Do you believe his lies? Everybody in this chat room, boo-hoo's being mean. He's slandering me. Yeah, you care. You care about what people think. You do. You go out of your way to look at channels that has nothing to do with you. Okay? Just stick to your own little group, Shizzle. I don't know where you came from. I know you hang around James D, that little freak, doing meth, getting all violent and enraged about anything and everything. You're in a crowd that I'm not a part of, and I'm not interested. Okay? You're part of that show me your face crowd. All right? Because, a lot of them don't work. They don't care. They have nothing to lose in life. You claim that you show your face. What, this picture right here? Is that you? I've never seen you show your face live. Is that you? How do we know that's you? This long face here, huh? You look a little sad here, Shizzle.
Would laugh at me. Oh, shit. She's laughing at me now. Everybody's fucking laughing at me.
He's performing.
I refuse to grow up.
9 viewers he's entertaining.
I think I've reached the tallest height that I'm going to get. I don't think I could grow anymore. So even if
I act like a dipshit,
didn't refuse to grow up, I'm already...
Yeah, you haven't grew up. What does growing up mean? What does maturing in life mean? What does improving yourself to be independent mean? Does it mean sitting around on YouTube for 12 hours, give or take?
I'm almost 40 years old, man. I'm not growing anymore.
You're almost 40 years old? I find that hard to believe.
Maybe I could get bigger muscles. Okay,
then get bigger muscles.
But I can't grow up. I'm already pretty tall, so fuck, I don't need to grow up anymore, dude.
Oh, very funny. He's taking care of. Very funny, Shizzle. You are in your...
somebody is taking care of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, really?
I'm the only one that...
Prove it. Prove that you're taking care of yourself. The food that you eat, who pays for it? Answer that question. You won't. You'll tuck tail and run on this, Shizzle. You won't prove anything. The food you eat. The roof that's over your head. Who pays for it? You won't speak about this because you can't. Because somebody's taking care of you. You'll tuck tail and run with this. You will. You will, Shizzle. You'll run. You'll continue to run.
It'll look out. And I'm also taking care of 2 awesome cats that are...
Who pays for the cat food?
Very happy. And they trust me and they love me.
Where are those cats when you're on live streams for 12 hours? What are they doing? In the cat box?
And they depend on me for food and water.
Who pays for that food? Who pays the water bill? Who pays your utilities?
And I even clean their litter box, and I take my...
That's your big responsibility for the day. A lot of people take care of their domesticated animals and work at the same time, believe it or not.
One cat into the fucking hospital because he's got issues. And
who paid for the vet bill? Somebody paid for that vet bill. If you supposedly had taken this cat in.
Somebody's got to keep him alive, but I guess somebody's taking care of me.
Okay, so you're taking care of a cat. That's proof that you're productive, that you're independent, because you are claiming in your own words, verbally, that you take care of a cat. That's your big proof? Right.
Oh, boy. Do they wipe my ass, boho? Do they wipe my ass for me?
Oh, you wipe your own butt. Congratulations.
Is that what, do they tie my shoes? Do they pay my bills?
Oh, look who this could be. Check out the chat. There's that tier 5 shit stirring. But yet I'm obsessed with Tracy. Yeah. Who is this? Look at this. Right here again. Shit stirring. Always involved whom I'm exchanging with. Yeah, obsessed. Tracy and her little minion cross-dresser is obsessed. Are obsessed.
I'll tell you what sometimes people do. They're like, hey, Shizz, we made dinner and we would like you to join. Feelings out of it. Like, I'm not going to try coming on here judging you like that. One time I did tell you you're acting childish, but it was like pretty disturbing. I mean, it's the way you're acting towards me about people's jobs. I was like, dude.
Let's pause it here. The Urban Disciple here whining in the chat room. Listen as this guy lies. Really? What lies is that, Ryan? Huh? Here, let's check out my lies. Let's see here. Let's check out my lies. Against the Urban Disciple because he was unable to amend it down to a lighter charge, to a lesser charge. You get that? The state of California defines battery as any willful or unlawful use of force or violence. What do you think force or violence is? What does this mean? What does it mean to use force or to inflict violence? That's a physical act, isn't it? Yep, battery. I'm discussing the offense of battery, Ryan. Yeah, you're pissed. Yeah, you sure I'm lying, huh? Yeah, you got a battery charge. That's lying. Looking up your criminal record, finding a battery charge of using violence and force upon a woman that you admit to getting physical with, that's lying. Yeah. Oh, remember, she has no bruises. Yeah. Where is that court of appeals that you claim? Yeah, still no evidence because you're lying. Who lies? You do, Ryan. Yeah, this guy, Ryan, lies. Let's go on.
Come on, man. Why do you got to talk about the jobs? But I don't know, man. You just see.
Why don't you want to talk about jobs? You see, that question could be posed right back at you. Like I said, the working class is fighting back.
Seem like you're jealous that I even have one person watching?
No, I think it's pretty sad that you got to stir up drama for views. Yeah. Replying back to the Urban Disciple, remember? 40 times. Admitting to slandering him. Yeah, what is that for? Is that being productive? Is that being happy and learning? Is that not mustering up views, rather? Yeah.
No, they're probably just bored looking for conversation. So what? I bounce around from fucking channel to channel. I'm not going to like stereotype everybody.
Yeah, you do. You bounce around from channel to channel, sticking your nose, your snout into business that is not yours. Okay? Why do you come to my channel, Shizzle? I should just block you. I mean, you block everybody else, but I'm not going to block you. I'm going to let you say your piece. You block everybody else. Is that how you play? You want to cut them off, deny them their freedom of speech, even though they have a right to block people that's talking nonsense? Why are you interested in other people? Why do you stick your nose into other people's business? Why don't you just stay on your channel and do your rap music? To learn and to laugh, remember? Why do you need to learn and laugh when you're over on other people's channels, nosing in, shit stirring?
Each channel and each chat, you all are the same. There's probably people there trolling. There's probably people there like trying to be.
You're that person. You're the one trolling. Okay? You're the one over pennies, harassing her about her investigative works into the paranormal and so forth. What does that have to do with you? Yeah, you're trolling. You troll people.
Nice and respect the host. There's probably people there like trying to expose the host, and they're all the same, huh?
Let me ask you this. If you just want to be happy and to learn. Let me ask you this. What do you know about Decone, huh? Because you also defended him in addition to the Urban Disciple. You seem to make a habit of defending these shady people. Are you going to claim that you know nothing about Decone? That these live text messages are not real as well? Yeah. You see, the people that you defend is a reflection of your lack of integrity. It's a reflection of a dishonorable person, okay? And that should matter to you. You should care that you are that kind of a person, a despicable, dishonorable person. You should care about the protection of women, the protection of children, You should care about those things.
It just seems a little. It seems like you're acting jealous right now, but I don't want to like try judge.
Jealous? Says the one that's over at my channel. I'm jealous of you. What am I jealous of? I got everything that I want. Most everything. If I want it, I'll pay for it. What am I jealous of? Your good looks? Is that what I'm jealous of? Here, let's take a look at your avatar that you're claiming it's you. It's probably you. Am I jealous of that? Name something that I would be jealous from the Shizzle.
Judging you too much. It's just the way you're acting towards me right now. I will reply.
If you want my attention, you'll get it. All right? Accusing me of awful things, you might just get negative attention back at you. Okay?
Back to that.
Never went to your channel in the past. Only recently, because I'm going to refute what you say. I'm going to rake you over the coals and prove you wrong every time, boy. Yeah. How do you like that? You don't like it, do you? Oh, look at this. Here goes tier 5. Shit steering. Gassing up people. Right here. Urban comes to Shizzle live stream to cry, just as he did to Piss an Excellent live stream. Yeah, who is this? It's either Trollop or Tracy. Who's coming over where to, what, cry? Who's crying where? Where are you at, tier 5? Tracy. Is this you, Tracy? Yeah, there's your name right there. You're crying over on Shizzle's chat room. Okay, but you're accusing others of doing the very thing that you're doing right now. Yeah. Obsessed much? Yeah, who gaslights? Who's obsessed, Tracy? Yeah, but like I was saying, you are.
I don't like it, do I? I don't really think it's. I'm just sitting here. I'm waiting for my next laugh, honestly. So I don't know about not liking. I don't like the system.